Are pigs OP? They might be. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is the meat they provide us is not top tier. All right? All my bacon lovers, go ahead and hit the dislike button. It's true. Let's get it.
So when the metal hit his mug, he just sunk in place. 100K Holla, chillin' Bahamas. Come home to your crib and throw in your mama.
What is good, HollaSquad? We are, you know what I'm saying, the littest squad on the YouTube platform. This is day we're back with another reaction, and we're reacting to pigs used to be. All right, they're not OP no more. It's probably why bacon is garbage. You know what I'm saying? Listen. Let me map out my argument real quick. First of all, pepperoni isn't the best pizza. Beef is, all right? Steak tastes better than bacon, all right? The best steak tastes better than the best bacon. Salmon, the best salmon tastes better than the best bacon. Look, so pigs used to be OP. Obviously, they're not no more. But before we hop into this, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Please get these bacon emojis out of my chat, all right? Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all comment down below what the best meat is. Pause. Let's get it. Come on, bro.
One of the most popular roles in the game is the role of tank. Tank builds don't specialize in scoring eliminations on other players, or on using stealth or agility to avoid attacks. Rather, tank players have one goal: to control space. They have to be intimidating, hard to move, and hard to defeat. In a lot of cases, this involves being larger than your competition. Think builds like the elephant and hippopotamus. However, being larger than the predator...
All I'm going to say is it was a lot of hippopotamuses there. I feel like they could have took that elephant on, bro. They could have double teamed cut Paul. Oh, my goodness. All right, listen.
Players in the region doesn't have to be the case. Enter the hog build.
Lamb, thank you. Lisa, what the S tier HollaSquad member right there. Look at there.
Unlike most tanks, which tend to dump most of their points into HP, hogs are actually quite balanced stat-wise, with great damage because of their powerful bite and tusks, and surprisingly high intelligence too. Hogs also have a massive advantage over most tanks in that rather than being herbivorous, hogs are generalists that can eat just about anything, making them extremely adaptable. Their adaptability is why even though several different hog builds live across just about every server, they don't differ too much between builds. There are three I want to highlight: the boar, the warthog, and the babirusa. The boar is the largest.
Don't none of these look like Peppa Pig to me. Listen, I don't need who made Peppa Pig. I need some more accuracy in your damn show, all right? Please.
And boasts the highest intelligence, HP, and power of all the hogs.
I had Gator, I don't remember
hog build in the African server. Because warthogs would be significantly outgunned even if they had the boar's combat stats, warthogs opt for a more mobility-centered playstyle, using their agility to dodge attacks from assassins like lions and leopards. With that said, warthogs do also have larger tusks, which grants them a higher chance to crit for massive damage. Most of this video will focus on these two since they best exemplify the powerful traits hogs possess. The babirusa is a build I discussed in my flawed builds video.
Top 5 worst animal designs? Oh yeah, we gotta look that up. We gotta watch that video next.
It has very similar stats to the warthog, but has the tooth regeneration ability, which in the right situation can be very powerful.
Regeneration?
But in the babirusa's case, means that unless the player frequently breaks their tusks, eventually they'll grow so long that they'll start inflicting stab damage on the player's own weak point.
What kind of L tier freaking animal is this? All right. This is the most F tier stat I have ever seen in my life. You can regrow your tuskuses, but them joints start poking in your forehead. What's the point?
Not much else to say about them, so let's get back to the hog overview. So in terms of special abilities, hogs have two main ones in addition to their omnivory. The first is venom resistance. Now, hogs don't actually have any special perks that specifically counteract venom, but they do have skin that's so thick that snake fangs are actually unable to deliver venom to the bloodstream, which lets them shrug off most bites without much concern. This makes the hog build an excellent counter to the snake class. Their second and more important ability is their snout, which has two important functions. The first is detecting loot such as tubers, eggs, and nuts. Pigs have an unsurprisingly excellent sense of smell, which is critical because unlike most tank builds, they did not spec into the ruminant ability. Ruminant players can eat pretty much any plant and gain enough experience to sustain themselves.
That's
But
fire.
hogs have to find special, more rare sources in order to keep their playthrough going. It's not enough to just be able to detect loot though, especially if it's hidden somewhere below the ground. Luckily for pig mains, their most recognizable and impactful ability is their ability to dig. Hooves grant a speed bonus on rough and flat terrain, but they have 3 main weaknesses. They offer no mobility bonus for swimming. They actually incur a movement penalty on soft terrain like sand and snow,
Oh, that's tough.
and they're pretty poor digging tools. Digging is a skill that's usually only available to players who spec into paws or claws rather than hooves. But because
But they
pigs
got
have
that
snouts
nose,
that are
though,
reinforced
boy.
with both extra bone and cartilage, their snouts can basically be used like a
I seen some diamond from Minecraft pop up.
shovel, which is perfect for unearthing all sorts
A
of
ray
rare
gun?
and valuable loot. Digging helps offset another big
I
weakness
seen
that
that
hogs
10
have.
million plaque.
They can't cool themselves down on their own. They don't have the ability to sweat, of course, since that's an exclusive human ability. So what hogs have to do is use their snouts to dig up mud to wallow in.
Big human.
Wallowing grants them a temporary heat resistance buff, which is crucial for succeeding in places like the African server. Both the wild boar and the warthog boast considerable offensive strength in addition to their other abilities. Their charge attack can deal significant enough damage to deter most predator players, and even completely eliminate them from the game if multiple hogs attack at once.
Hold on, why Pumbaa ain't just running the Scar then? That's all he had to do is truck Scar. Could have saved everybody. Oh, this man is an L, bruh. Let me revisit the Lion King movie one more time.
However, hogs used to be far stronger offensively, so strong in fact that at one point the devs had to nerf their attack strength. Back during the Miocene expansion, there was a build known by the community as the Hell Pig. Even though it was technically part of the Hippo faction and not a true hog build, it laid the groundwork for the playstyle that the later hogs would emulate. While it didn't have as high of an intelligence level as modern hogs do, it far outclassed them in both HP and power. Hell Pigs were
Ain't no
still
way,
omnivorous,
boy.
but because they had the strength to easily take down other players, they erred more on the side of carnivore than today's hog builds do. They hunted in packs and either took down prey themselves or used their absolutely broken intimidation abilities to steal loot from other solo predator mains. Instead of tusks, Hell Pigs had massive fangs that could easily one-shot most players from that time. Even though they had the stats to function as a tank, they were so powerful that they were usually played in mostly offensive roles. Eventually, after they'd spent a good stretch of time as the #1 build in the meta, the devs dropped the Ice Age balance patch.
They were #1 in the meta, all right? You know what that says? The most eaten meat, you know what I'm saying? Though I ragged on it, it's probably because it's cheap, to be honest, is bacon, you know what I'm saying? Bacon is pig meat, all right? Pepperoni. And since y'all terrorized the server so long, you know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all deserve to be pepperoni. But all that means is we've been terrorizing the server for a long time, so they about to be having human pizzas in the future. So, and we ain't gonna be the most S tier in the server anymore. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate.
Large, muscular builds, like the Hell Pig, couldn't deal with the ice damage and fell out of the meta, leaving their niche open for the modern pig build, which had thick, cold-resistant skin and fat stores, to come in and wreak havoc. Now, at this point, I've discussed all the relevant
Shout
hog
out to
builds
the
from
Ice
past
Age,
and
boy.
present. But I bet you're wondering why I haven't discussed these. And that's because the pigs that humans farm and spawn kill are literally just wild boar.
Spawn kid. Come on, hey. This man video game terminology is on point.
They aren't a separate build. They have exactly the same stats and abilities, and on occasions where they've escaped, populations of feral pigs quickly revert to their wild form. It's for this reason that if human civilization ever disappeared, pigs would easily dominate most servers. So hopefully now you have a better grasp on the stats and special abilities.
Oh, that changes everything, all right? That for sure change. If they can bring back that wildebeest pig that they had before the Ice Age, listen. Round them up, all right? Listen. You know, because you want to know why? If aliens showed up today, everybody will fight them. Because they got a power level that we might not be able to compete with. All right? So we must keep the... Hey, listen. As long spawn trap, all right? We're spawn trapping for the rest of the game. We have to. We got to spawn trap for the rest of the game. Because if these pigs bring back that ultra pig... let me tell you something. I'm exiting game. Exit, quit, send me back to the lobby. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going to happen. If we get that Megazord of a pig that I just seen, okay?
Abilities of the pig build. I'd place them at the high end of A tier, being excellent generalist tanks that can adapt to just about any challenge. However, they lack that X factor to really get them into S tier like their ancient counterparts were.
Objection! Whoa. I feel like you're not giving our porky partners enough credit here. Pigs are easily S tier once you consider their unique function as a human support class.
Matt, I get that you and the extra credits crew think that bacon is worth a ton of experience, but being farmed and spawn killed by humans doesn't really make you a support class.
Oh, I'm not talking about livestock, my good man. You're completely overlooking their historical significance. Pigs were instrumental during the colonialization of the New World, arguably even more than horses. In fact, did you know, in some cases, pigs actually modified new ecosystems long before the Europeans did?
Hold up. So you telling me the original Christopher Columbus, right, going to the land to take it from what exists there was pigs? Pigs are the original Christopher Columbus? Listen, the more you know, bro. The more you know.
Perhaps I should reconsider.
TierZoo, I can convince you, I promise. Just follow me over to our new Hogtastic episode of Extra History via the link in the description below to learn the full story. And as an added bonus, see a bunch of cute drawings of pigs.
I certainly will. See you there.
Hold up. Extra, what is it called? Extra History. They're a YouTube channel. We got to check them out. They coming with the info, the intel, all right? And we need those because I need to know what our server is up against, all right? I seen the dinosaurs. Hey, shout out to the devs, deleted them, all right? The one thing that we haven't discussed far enough, all right, is what's at the damn bottom of that ocean, all right? Because whatever's down there, okay, might be worse than all of this. So I'm at server devs. I need y'all to send us those patch notes so we know if we ever need to go down there. But pigs, they seem a little bit too dangerous for me, all right? Look like they trying to take over the world. We cannot have that. So listen, stand on they spawn, all right? We spawn trapping for eternity, okay? Listen, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the lamb chops that I had yesterday. Amazing, all right? Lamb, definitely better than pig. You know what I'm saying? Beef, cows, shout out to the cows. Y'all been doing y'all thing. The chickens across the world. You were so good. I ain't never seen a bacon shortage at no restaurant. I for sure seen a chicken sandwich shortage at Popeyes. That's all I'm saying, all right? But y'all let me know. And you know what's crazy? When the pandemic first happened, all the meat was cleared from the section except for the pork. There was pork left at the Walmart by me. Everything else was gone. That's just an observation, all right? Just an observation. Now, the bacon was gone. The sausage was gone, but there was some other type of pork in there and it ain't look too good, and I wasn't about to buy it. But y'all let me know how I feel about this down below. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. We got 20K in the scope, all right? I'm going to see y'all later.